Hey guys, it's Alyssa from AlyssaNalani.com. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, as you saw from the title, I'm going to be sharing what's in my church bag. Now, I don't know about you, but I really enjoy what's in my bag videos on social media. I, for a hot second, last year got sucked into the restocking videos where people would restock their essentials in their purses. I don't know why it's so satisfying to watch, but I did. I may or may not have a small stash of essentials that I keep in my closet to put in my purse when I run out, but I digress. I have thought about doing a what's in my bag video at some point, like an everyday carry situation, you know? But I just haven't gotten around to it. I don't know if it would even be interesting. However, earlier this year, I did get a new bag that I'm now carrying to church, and I thought, why don't I do a what's in my church bag video instead? That might be a little bit more interesting. I don't know, you guys be the judge. So I decided that I was gonna share what I put in my church bag, what my church bag is, and what I take with me when I go to church. So if that's something that sounds interesting to you, then let's get started. When I was prepping for this video, I took everything out of my bag so that I could take stock of what I had, decide if I wanted to add or subtract anything, and so forth. And I was about to put everything back in the bag when I decided I should just pack the bag in the video. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to pack the bag in the video, and you'll be able to see all the things. As always, if there's anything that you're interested in, anything that I can link is linked in the description box. So if you're interested, you can find everything that I can link to somewhere on the internet down there. And then if you have any questions beyond that, feel free to leave a comment and I will be happy to help as soon as I can. Let's start off with the bag itself. This is a very basic, very roomy, very inexpensive bag that I got from Hobby Lobby. This is in the section where you can buy bags and I don't think the cups are in this section, but it's the same kind of thing. These are meant to be decorated. So you could put fabric paint or markers, that kind of thing. And that's where I got this. And there are several different options to choose from as far as sizes and color and even the orientation of the bag, what's on it, the different storage options and that kind of thing. So I got the biggest one that they had. And I went for size rather than features. It only has one pocket in the front, as you can see, and then it has one little zipper pouch inside. So those are the two features. It also zips closed, which I really like, and it can stand. It's got the, the flat base, so it can stand on a table if it has the right things in it to keep it supported, but it technically is designed to stand. So that's very nice too. And the reason why I went with a canvas bag is because, number one, I would like to decorate this. So I think it'd be really fun to decorate this. I don't know if I'm gonna paint it or draw, I'm not sure yet. The jury's out. I do wanna put pins on it. I think that would be fun. So we're gonna see what happens there, but this, I don't know, might be covered in flowers or something at some point in the future. But the other reason why I chose the canvas is because I felt like it would be sturdy. I have other tote bags, but I wanted something that was a little heftier, and I feel like this is gonna be really sturdy. Also, if I do need to fix it for any reason, like if it starts coming apart or whatever, I have a sewing machine and I know how to use it, and I should be able to fix almost anything that might happen to this. So that was another reason I could do some repairs on it if it needed anything minor. But I do expect this to hold up for quite some time. So that is why I chose the canvas bag, and I do recommend it, especially if you're looking for something. There's a thread. I'm sorry. There's a thread that's sticking out. Okay, that's gonna bother me. Okay, especially if you're looking for a budget-friendly option, the one at Hobby Lobby is really nice. I don't remember if I said the price. It is, I think it was $6.99. And that was one of the more pricey options. They have way less expensive options if you're looking for something even simpler than this. But I think this was one of the pricier options, $6.99, under $10. It's still not that much of a splurge. that's a relative opinion. It depends on your budget, but it's still a really good price. So that's the bag we're working with. And I am going to stand her up. There we go, so we can fill it. All right, now ironically, this is my church bag, and ironically, even though my Bible study stuff goes in this bag, my Bible doesn't actually go in the bag. It could, but at this point, I'm not putting my Bible in here. However, let me just demonstrate what you could do. So here's how big and how much space there is, and this is my interleaved. I could easily put my interleaved, which is my biggest Bible, at the bottom. I'm not going to try doing different camera angles. I don't have time for that. But essentially, you can see it could fit at the bottom very nicely. The reason why I don't do that is because I'm a little paranoid that it's going to jack up my tabs. It actually won't. It won't jack up my tabs. I can't stand the Bible up because it doesn't have enough rigidity to stay standing without like starting to, you know, what is that? Crumble under its own weight. I don't know. If I put a band around it, maybe it would. If I had a cover on it, it would. I could put my leather cover. I think it's up there somewhere. I could put my leather cover around this, but that still wouldn't give it enough rigidity. So if I were to put it in here, I would lay it flat and then just put my journals on top. That is an option. That is an option. But for right now, my Bible's not going in here. So that's just to kind of give you an idea of what could fit in here. Biggest Bible in my big canvas bag. Yeah, so that is an option, but not right now. Let's start with the largest item that goes in here, and that is this folder pouch situation. It's like a vinyl mesh pouch, and I got this from a place called Daiso, which is a Japanese, kind of like a Dollar Tree. I can't link to it because they don't have an online store, to my knowledge, but I do have a link to vinyl mesh zipper pouches on Amazon that are very, very similar. So you can get them in different sizes. They even have different like zipper colors. So if you wanted to color coordinate, I know some people put, you could put anything in them. Some people like organize toys and whatnot for their kids. You could put paper things. I mean, not in this one. I have another like cart thing where I put different paper stationery pieces and stuff like that. So these come in very handy. In here, this is really extra. I don't actually need this, but I just put this together, and I, for now, just have it in my church bag. We'll see. So in here, I just have little memo pads. These I also got from Daiso, and you can, obviously, wherever you get your memo pads, you can put whatever you want. These are just B7 grid memo pads. And then I have this B6, it's a semi B6, and this is dot grid. So if I want to write a note in church, if I want to write a note, now these particularly were purchased for the purpose of tipping notes into my Bible, whether it's my interleaved or my CSB extended reference. So I got these for tip-ins in my Bible. That's what this is for. And so whichever Bible I'm carrying, because I switch out every once in a while, I have these available, and I can write a note and I can just tip it in either in church or I can tip it in later. I also have this A5 sticky note pad, which is really nice. And then I bought this, and I wish I could find a similar thing on Amazon. I don't know what to call it in order to, because when I searched it on Amazon originally, it didn't come up with this kind of thing, so I'm not sure what to call this, but it's like a pencil board. So for those of you in the Traveler's Notebook community, you might remember those pencil boards that you can get for your Traveler's Notebook. It's kind of the same thing, only it's bigger. And I'm still trying to figure out an equivalent to this. But as you can see, it's kind of like a very small, thinner version of like a cutting mat. but it's meant for writing on. And so I put this in here so that if I needed something just a little hard to write on, but I didn't want to use like my Bible or my notebook or whatever, for whatever reason, I could use this. All of this goes in the zipper pouch. So just pro tip, get you a little pouch for your writing pads, your little journals, or whatever. If you've got kiddos and they like to scribble during church, you can keep them all in a zipper pouch, and it's easy peasy lemon squeezy. Actually, I didn't even think about this because I don't have kids, so it's not top of mind. But if you have multiple children, you can get a zipper pouch for each one of them and just pop it in your bag. And then during church, you can like give them each their little pouches and they have their stuff, because you can put crayons and pencils and stickers or whatever they like to fiddle with during a service. Okay, that is a pro tip from Aunt Alyssa. Okay, what is next in this bag? Let's talk about this pouch. This is a Delphonics utility pouch. I shared this in my planner tips video the other month for 25 days of planner tips, and I talked about how I kept my planning supplies in here. That is still true, because what I use for planner supplies is pretty much basically the same stuff that I use for Bible supplies. So everything is kind of in here. I do have 2 Delphonics pouches. This is more for like crafty journaling stuff, and I have carried this to church with me. I rarely use it because I'm not doing that much in the pew. I could, I'm just not. So I just carry this one. And this one, as you can see, does have some highlighters. It has pens. It has some sticker sheets back here that I never use, but I think are really nice. It has both my Bible study quick reference handbook and my Bible reading start guide, which one you can get on my site, my website, and one you can get in my shop. The Bible study handbook is in my shop. The Bible reading start guide is on my site for free. And then the rest of it in here is more highlighters, because you can never have too many. And I have 2 different color codes going depending on which Bible I'm in. I've got tabs. I've got sticky notes. I've got Bible study stickers. Just 2 books out of the several that I have. Let's see, what else do I carry? I carry whiteout. I carry the cream version, which thank you guys so much for turning me on to this. And then I've got the brighter white version. And then I also have a pencil sharpener and eraser. I have crafter's tape, the roll-on kind, because, you know, every once in a while. Sticky tabs, I already said that. Small Post-it notes, just randomly in different places. And that's about it. So pretty much anything I would need to take notes in my Bible during church. And that all fits lovely, fits great in my Delphonics, and my Delphonics fits great in the bag. So here's what we've got so far. We've got, I've said this before, Bible study only requires 2 things besides your Bible, so 3 things altogether. A Bible, something to write with, something to write on. This is like the extended version of that. Something to write with, something to write on. Okay, so I'm never without either of those things. Okay, next we have my Bible study notebook, journal. What am I calling this? My Bible study bullet journal? Is that what I call this? Anyway, this is where I do like my miscellaneous type entries, and it does have a pen loop, so I've got a pen in here. That goes in here. If you have not watched my video on this journal, you can find it linked in the description box down below. And it will fit side by side with the Delphonics pouch. So, can I show that? Look at that. So it does fit side by side, like that, okay? Okay, so we've got that. And then I also, because it's so small, it's so compact, I've got my war binder, because I want to get in a better habit of writing down the prayer requests that come through during the service. I also put my little faith planner in here. I did mention this in one of my videos at the end of last year, like my Bible study, Bible stack video. I forgot what I called it. Anyway, it's linked down below. But I mentioned this, maybe it was in my journaling video. That's also linked down below. Anyway, I mentioned this in one of those videos. And I had it set up for the fall, and I haven't reset it up for 2024. So I still have work to do in this, but I really love the compact size. It's so small, and I love it. And actually, if I wasn't bringing all of this, and I just wanted to throw this in my regular purse, I could just throw this in my regular purse and call it a day. This, you all, let me just say this for the record, okay? This is extra. It's so very extra, but it's what I like. So I delight in it. It's fun. You know, is it necessary? No, with a capital N-O. It's not necessary, but it's fun. And I can do it. I'm in a season of my life where I can do it. So we're just gonna put that out there just in case it needs to be said. Okay, so I've got my little faith planner that goes in there too. All right, and then, remember, I'm not putting my Bible in here because at this point, it would weigh the bag down more than I want to, and it's just too much at this point. So we're gonna leave it out. And then I will sometimes bring my Christ in All of Scripture study because sometimes I fall behind. And if there's like a lull or something, I'll like work in it. So you could throw a Bible study in there. I do actually. I have the new one from Daily Grace Code. This just released at the time of this recording. It released yesterday. I think this is going up and my time tomorrow. So this is probably 2 days old by the time you see this if you're watching it in real time. But this is Rivers of Renewal, How God Meets and Nourishes You in Spiritually Dry Seasons. So this is our brand new Bible study. And this is for anyone who might be going through a time where you're feeling like you don't want to read your Bible, you're feeling like it's not speaking to you, you're feeling like God is silent, you're feeling a little bit distant from God, like you're just, it's not the time, right? Like it says, spiritually dry season. This is something that you could also carry in your church bag. So I am carrying Christ in All of Scripture because that's what I'm doing right now. And so if you're going through a Bible study that is like this, it's got, the book is this size or it's a similar size, put it in your church bag if you potentially fall into the situation where you're falling behind. So if there's a lull sometime at church, you can just jot down some notes. And then last but not least, I will also carry like a book with me. Whatever I'm reading at the time, I'll just pop it in my church bag. I am currently not reading anything at the moment, but I would like to start reading Harrison Warren. I always get her name mixed up. Tish Harrison Warren's book, Prayer in the Night, for those who work or watch or weep. So this is currently on my list, and one day I was like going through my shelves trying to figure out what I wanted to potentially read next, and I pulled this one off my shelf. So it fits right in there. And that's it. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 big items. Some of those items contain smaller items, but 7 large items, and they all, I really should do you the service of a different camera angle, but y'all, there you go. That's it. That is it. So, everything fits nicely. The zipper zips. I will use the little zipper pouch sometimes for just miscellaneous things that, I might pick up here and there. The front pocket is usually for my phone. All right, I'm gonna stand up and you can see this is actually lighter than some of the purses I carry sometimes. Oh my gosh. But anyway, everything fits. It's nice and contained. I don't feel like I'm carrying this big, I mean, it's obviously large, but I don't feel like I'm carrying this unwieldy thing. So nice and contained, nice and clean, and I really like it. It doesn't feel like it's gonna fall apart. It's tall enough that it doesn't feel like things are gonna fall out, which is really nice. It's taller or deeper than my regular bag, so my regular purse. So anyway, that's it, you guys. That's all I wanted to show. If you have any questions, let me know. If you have any other ideas for what I might carry in my church bag, or you carry some different things that you think I might like to hear about, let me know. But yeah, I really like the way this turned out. If you are on the hunt, I'm in a mood, you guys. I'm in a mood today. If you're on the hunt for a nice bag that's not going to break the bank, and check out the one from Hobby Lobby. I did link canvas bags on Amazon down below for you, so that if Hobby Lobby is not an option, you can check out to see what Amazon has. So that's another option. You can also check Michael's. I don't remember what they might have. Yeah, but there are other places, obviously. But again, if you got Hobby Lobby near you, definitely check them first. So what this will end up looking like, when I go to church, I will usually carry this. Again, I say usually. From now on, because I think I've only carried this like twice, maybe, because it's new. But I will be carrying this. I do have a purse, a regular purse that I carry. It's got like my, personal items, right? So I do carry more than one bag. I know, I'm extra. And then my Bible. And sometimes other things too, because I do teach a class, and there's always something else. But when it comes to, this is what I carry with me, for me, it's this and then my purse. So yeah. If there's anything else you'd like to see, or want me to do a video on, let me know. But for now, that is all we've got. I think this is like one of the shortest videos I've done in a long stinking time. Oh, hello. Do you like my shirt? Do you like my shirt? It says John 3:16 on it, and it's pink and red for Valentine's, you guys. I got this from Dwell Apparel, and you can check out the link down below. I also got a sweatshirt from them and some other t-shirts that are not Valentine's. This one was for Valentine's, but you guys, it's so cute and it's very comfortable. I got mine a little oversized because I like oversized t-shirts, but if you're interested, check it out. And if you do buy from them, I do have a 15% off coupon code that you can use. It's just Alyssa and Alani, and you can use that coupon code to get 15% off your entire purchase. So definitely check it out. And because Valentine's is next week, you'll want to get this as soon as possible, because it does take several days for them to ship out. They are a small business. They're handmade. Really, really cool. Very cool collection. Lots of stuff to choose from. So definitely check them out if you're interested. Okay, now I think that's all. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I will talk to you all later. I'll see you in the next video. If you need me, you know where to find me. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.